Okay, this is going to be a video lesson for pre-calculus. It's just to go back over the concepts of factoring and the concepts of the quadratic formula, which we will need a lot of in this unit. So it says find the factors, find the solutions. What you want to try to do is you have to try to factor it first, okay? All right, now, as a review of factoring, okay, what we want to do is first see if there's a GCF. No GCF, so I want to take this and multiply. All right, so 2 times -5 would be -10, okay? All right, and so what I'm looking for are the factors of -10 that would add up to -3. So that's 1 and 10, that's 2 and 5. Not a lot to choose from. Now, since this is negative, I got to try something. First, do any of those add up to -3? No, they don't. This one gets close, but not quite. So I'm going to make this side negative. All right, well now these sets do add up to -3. All right, so I would use this. So what happens is first term, doesn't matter which one you put here, doesn't matter which one you put here, put that right there, okay? Now, what I'm looking for is a GCF out of any row. So in this would be an X. So X times this would give me that, which would be 2X. X times that would give me that, which would be -5. 2X times this would give me this, which would be 1. Okay, so my factors are 2X minus 5 and X plus 1, all right? Now, to find the solutions, it's easy if it's factorable. If it's factorable, I just have to solve the factors. Add 5, 2x equals 5, divide by 2, x is 5/2, okay? This one, very simply, would be x equals -1. Now, if you can mentally go from that being 5/2 to that being -1, fantastic, all right? Now, let's look at this one. All right, I take this, multiply. I get -6, okay? Factors of 6, 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Okay, now, since this is negative, I got one side being negative. Do any of those add up to 7? They do not. Well, let's make this side negative. Do any of those add up to 7? That answer is no, okay? So the factor, or the factors, is just this polynomial, okay? Now, to find the solutions, now this would work for the factorable ones, but you don't really need it, is I want to use the quadratic formula, okay, which says -b plus and minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, okay? All right, now what is a, b, and c? This is a, this is b, this is c, okay? It's these numbers and their signs, okay? So what this means is that means opposite of b, okay? So in this case, if it's +7, it would be -7. So I'd start -7 plus and minus, okay? All right, 7 squared. Now, I want to just tell you, whatever result you get for that will always be positive. -4 times a, which is 2, and c, which is -3, all right? All over 2 times, okay? All right, 2 times 2. All right, now, from a computative standpoint, all right, first of all, that's easy. -7 plus or minus 4. It's not an issue, okay? Now, what we have here, when you do this computation, understand that this result will always be positive, okay? So that's going to be 49. Now, I would always keep the minus there. Okay, and then I would calculate this. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times -3 is -24. Okay, so if I do that, 49 minus that would be 73. Okay, now, all right, what you have to check with 73, are there any numbers that can go into there that are perfect squares? All right, what is my perfect square list? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. Do any of those go into 73? If that answer is no, they can't be reduced. So my solutions here is just going to be that. If it reduces, going to try to reduce it, okay? All right. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. All right, let's check this one out. All right, 5 times 4 is 20. Now, since that's positive, I need both sides to multiply to be that. 20 is 1 and 20, it's 2 and 10, it's 4 and 5. Now, since that's positive, both sides have to be negative if you have a negative in between. Okay? I'm looking for the set that adds up to negative 9. That would be that set. Okay? So what I would do, 5x squared minus 4x minus 5x plus 4. Okay? GCF here would be 5x. Okay? 5x times 1x would give me that. 5x times negative 1 would give me that. 1x times negative 4 would give me that. So my factors will be 5x minus 4 and x minus 1. Now the solutions, very simply from that, this one's easy, that's x equals 1. Okay, if I need to solve that physically, set that equal to 0, that'd be adding 4. 5x equals 4, divide by 5, I got x equals 4/5. Okay, so those are the factors, those are the solutions, I'm good there. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, this would be 8 times 8, which is 64. Factors of 64 are 1 and 64, 2 and 32, 3 no, 4 and 16, 5 no, 6 no, 7 no, 8 and 8. Okay, since everything's positive, I'm good. Do any of those add up to 7? They do not. So my factors, real easy, are just the polynomial itself. It's not factorable. Okay, solutions. Okay, solutions. So what I want to do is I want to work those solutions. All right, so I would have negative 7 plus and minus. All right, 7 squared, this is A, this is B, this is C, minus 4 times 8 times 8. Okay, all over 2 times 8. Okay, so this is going to be 49. Okay, it's going to be 49. Now I'm going to figure out what this is over here. 4 times 8 is 32. 32 times 8, 16, 256. Okay? So if I subtract that, all right, 49 minus 256, I get, I want to say negative 207. Okay, all over 16. Okay? Now, all right, since I have this negative, what's got to come out of here? I have to take an I out of there, okay? 207, okay? I don't think that that's divisible by 9. Oh, maybe it is. It is, it's 23. Oh, look at that. Okay, so what I would do is I'd also take out a 3. Okay, so 3i square root of 27, square root of 23 all over 16. Okay, let's do a couple of those will be the solutions. Let's do another one. All right, let's do another one where I know. Let's go 5x squared minus 2x minus 3. I think that's going to work. Let's do not negative 3, let's do negative 5 or negative 6. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so let's find the solutions, find the factors. Okay, so if I multiply that, I get negative 30. Okay, factors of negative 30 are 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 5 and 6. Okay, now since it's negative, I would try that. All right, that's not, it's like 29, that's like 13, that's like 7, that's like 1. So let's try the other way. That's like negative 19, that's like negative 13, negative 17, negative 1. So I know that the factors here are just this. Okay, let's go to the solutions now. Okay, the solutions. So for the quadratic formula, that's going to be 2 plus and minus negative 2 squared minus 4 times 5 times negative 30. I'm sorry, times negative 6, all over 2 times 5. Okay? Now, easy calculation there. 2 plus and minus. This will be 10. All right? That would be 4 minus 4 times 5 would be 20. Times that would be negative 120. So I got a 2 plus and minus the square root of 124 all over 10. Okay? Now, let's see if there's anything that can go into 10. Remember my perfects. 9, 16, 25, okay, 36, 49, okay, 64, 81, 100. Well, I know it's not those. 49 times that, I don't think it's going to work. I think your best bet is probably 16 and 4, okay? All right, let's see if you can divide 124 divided by 4 is 31, and that's a prime number, so that's good. So what would come out of that is 2 plus and minus 2, square root of 31, all over 10.
Good afternoon.
Okay, these are all divisible by 2, so it'd be 1 plus and minus 1,
release the cross-country athletes
all over
so they
5.
can make a bus to the meet.
Okay,
Please release.
so that's another quadratic formula 1. Let's do one more together.
Bus for a meet. Good luck on your meet. Thank you.
Let's say you had this one. Okay, all right, now I'd go to factor that. That times that would be 15, factors of 15, 1 and 15, 3 and 5. Both sides would have to be negative. Neither will add up to negative 1, so those are my factors. Okay, would just be what the original polynomial would be. Okay, now the solutions. Okay, I got positive 1 plus and minus, negative 1 squared minus 4 times 3 times 5. Okay, all right, all over 2 times 3. All right, so that's going to be 1 plus and minus, that'll be 6 on the bottom. That's going to be 1 minus 4 times 3 is 12 times 5 is 60. Okay, so that would be 1 plus and minus square root of negative 59 all over 6. All right, now 59, don't think 4 goes into that, no, 9, no, 16, no. So the only thing I could do with this is 1, it'd be 1 plus or minus I square root of 59 all over 6, okay? Those would be the solutions, okay? All right, so let me duplicate this page because there's no way we're gonna have enough room. All right, let me erase this now. Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do is go ahead and try. I'm gonna give you 4 of these to try on your own, okay? All right, so this one we're doing factors, okay? All right, so that would be 2 times that would be negative 72. Factors of 72, 1 and 72, 2 and 36, 3 and 24, 4 and 18, 6 and 12, 8 and 9, okay? Now, since I got one side would be negative. This one is close, it adds up to 1. All I would need to do is switch that to add it up to negative 1, all right? So I got 2x squared plus 8x minus 9x minus 36. Okay, this would be x times this would be 2x, x times this would be negative 9, 2 times that would be 4. So my factors here are x plus 4, 2x minus 9. My solutions are easy. Okay, that's going to be x equals negative 4, and that's going to be, if I solve that out over here, 2x minus 9 equals 0, add 9, that's 2x equals 9, divide by 2, that's x equals 9 halves. Okay, easy when it's factorable. Let's do this one 4 times. So that would be 12. Factors of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Since it's positive, but that's negative, that's my only option. Do any of those add up to negative 9? They do not. here are my factors. It's just the original polynomial. Okay, the solutions, I'm gonna have to do the quadratic formula, okay? So opposite of that would be 9 plus and minus, negative 9 squared minus 4 times 3, all over 2 times 4, okay? So it'd be 9 plus and minus 81 minus 4 times 4 would be 16 times 3 would be 48 over 8. That would be 33. So 9 plus and minus square root of 33 all over 8. And if I went through my list, don't think that that's going to work. So those are the solutions, all right, to my problem. Okay, let me go ahead and take out these right here. I'm going to move these up. All right. Okay, let's see if we can do this one. 9 times negative 4 is negative 36. Factors of 36 are 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, all right, 4 and 9, 6 and 6. Since I have this, only one side will be negative. All right, that's a 9, that's 5. Yep, this is unfactorable. So the factors there are just the polynomial itself. That should have been an X, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna do the quadratic formula for the solutions. So I got 7 plus and minus square root of negative 7 minus 4 times 9 times negative 4, all over 2 times 9. So I got 7 plus and minus, it's gonna be 49, 18. Okay, 4 times 9 is 36, times negative 4 would be 4, would be 2, would be 144. So negative 144, well that turns into add, so that's going to be 293. Okay, so 293 all over 18. Okay, so we got to remember I got 4. I don't think that's going to go in. Let's see if 9 goes in. 293 divided by 9. Does that work? 3. That's 27. That's 23. Nope, that doesn't work. 16. I don't think will work either. That's 1. That's 16. That's 33 again. No, that doesn't work. All right. 25 definitely is not going to work. 36. I don't even think 36 would work. No. Okay. If you need to break it down the old-fashioned way, you could always go 3. I don't think that if that doesn't work with 3, you're in bad shape. So that's 9. Yeah, that won't work. So that one is just going to be. This is going to be your answer. Okay. All right. Let's see about this one. This time this would be 24. Factors of 24 are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Both sides would have to be negative. In this case, I got one that works. It's that. Okay, so that's 8x squared minus 4x minus 6x plus 3. All right, GCF out of this would be 2x. 2x times this would have to be 4x. 2x times this to give me that would give me negative 3. 4x times this would be negative 1. So my factors there are 2x minus 1, 4x minus 3. And my solutions, very easy from this, are going to be x equals 1/2, x equals 3/4. Okay, and all that took is I can start to solve these things, okay, rather quickly. All right, that's 1/2. Okay, that's going to be 4x equals 3 divided by 4. So you want to start to be able to do those in your head, okay? So that's a little bit lesson on quadratic formula and on factoring.